Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, back with another video, here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is that PlayStation 4, because you know the vibes. And now, the only console that pushed gaming forward, the only next-gen console available, the most desired console available, the best controller available, the best games available, that PlayStation 5. What is good, guys, man? What is up? What is up, man? This is gonna be a super quick stream because, you know, once I finish the stream, I'm gonna be celebrating my nephew's birthday. You know, my little nephew Joseph, he's growing up, he's getting big, he's becoming a gamer, the gamer rat, he's here to stay. But yeah, I'm gonna make this pretty quick. I'm not gonna be too long. I just wanted to do a stream because it was probably the quickest thing to do, rather than editing a video and going over and all that stuff. Let's just do it raw. Let's just do it live. Let's just do it with the best lisp on YouTube, speaking from the heart. Well, what is good, guys, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Yo, Corral Anchor, what's up, man? Yo, Object 2B, what's good? Gaming with Persona. Persona, what is good, man? I see you, my G. Yo, Mr. Flash, what's good, man? Ice Queen Gaming, the Queen of Ice, what up? Yo, Try Hard Got Uchiha, Mr. Go Try Hard Got Uchiha, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, DDP, what's up, man? Lorenzo, what's up? Furnace Haley, what is good? DBZ Extreme, what's up? Jeff B Gaming, what is up, man? What is up? Gamer Night, what up? Yo, Viper Reeps Corner, man, appreciate the $4.99 iPhone user. He said, actually, that makes Activision, that Activision contract is up in 2025, so COD players will be very ecstatic, and I stand with them. Yo, what is good, man? Appreciate that, Viper Reep, man, appreciate that. Yo, Caleb Kaiser in the building. Yo, Caleb, what is up, man? What is up? Always Mad Gamer. Yo, always Mad Gamer. What? What? The unique names, man. Boycott Activision in the building. What's good, man? What is good? Yo, Rob Gaming TV, what's up? What is up? Let me scroll on up. Neil S, what's good, man? Yo, Phil gonna make a push for Game Pass on PlayStation as soon as that contract expires in 2025. Listen, guys. I am a COD nerd. I am a COD enthusiast. I am a Call of Duty player. You guys think that I don't know the ins and outs and the details of what's going on when it comes to PlayStation exclusivity? This is what I was talking about for the last 2 days. Huh? Come on, guys. You know who you're typing in the chat. Do you know who you're typing in the chat? Hey, yo, who we got here, man? Yo, J Doggy, what's up, man? Yo, Philip Sin, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man, Philip Sin, in the building. Yo, Mary Wilcox, what is good, Mary? Appreciate you coming through. Viper Reeves Corner, what's good, man? Appreciate it. Yo, No Cap Podcast, Sick Humor, you already know, man. What's good, Sick, man? Yo, Sick said, yo, I feel like I want to bite the head off a chicken and bathe in his blood. Listen, yo, that is, that's Guilty Gear Strive. That is Faust's street. That is Faust's theme in the game, man. That's like my practice theme in that game. Who we got here? We got W38th. I don't know how you want to say that, but yo, what is good, man? PlayStation still strong. I hear you. Yo, Dylan, what's good, man? Shout out to Dylan. I see you in the chat, man. I see you in the chat. Yo, AC, what up? Lorenzo Carson, what's good? Neon Berry, what's good? What is up, guys? What is up, guys? I said buys. Yo, Corey Massey, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through in the building. Yo, TKO Terry, what is good, man? Appreciate you coming through. So, yo, guys, I'm gonna be real quick because I was honestly gonna put like some gameplay behind it and, you know, use Share Factory and say my thoughts, but I was like, you know what? Let me just do it real quick, and I have everything already set up here because I was setting up What's Up PlayStation. You know, podcast for Saturday. So I was like, you know what? I saw the news came in as far as what Phil said, and I was like, you know what? Let me just boot up. So Yeah, we're gonna talk about what Phil Spencer has just tweeted like about an hour ago, I want to say, or just short of an hour ago. When it comes to Activision and the whole, acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So if you guys been living under a rock on what's going on, pretty much Microsoft has purchased Activision / Blizzard for like 68.7, I want to say, or 0.3 billion dollars. So they fully are in the works of acquiring Activision at this moment in time, and that put a lot of people that loved Activision games, and that's for me personally. I'm not even going to talk about a lot of people. For me personally, it just had me questioning about what's going to be the future for Call of Duty. If you guys don't know, I am a huge Call of Duty fanboy. I love Call of Duty. I don't love every single Call of Duty. I think some Call of Duties, are bad, like Modern Warfare 2019, Ghosts, Infinite Warfare. Vanguard is all right. It's been cool. Advanced Warfare is hit or miss game. Felt like the score streak sucked. The gun balance sucked. The maps were cool. I like the boosting and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been hit or miss, but I still, will purchase the games and still will, play them. And it's just that pastime for me. You know what I mean? Back when, YouTube and the PlayStation 4, you could stream and capture broad play. Before that, me and my boys, like in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, we used to always come together and play like Call of Duty on Sundays. So we always had this thing like COD Sundays, for Call of Duty, because that was just like everybody free time, and we just play COD. So when the PlayStation 4 came out, I pretty much just continued that, like COD Sundays. When Ghost came out, and which one came after Ghost? Was it Infinite Warfare? I think it was Infinite Warfare. With the council, it was like, yo, COD Sunday, baby, you know what I mean? So we just continuing that trend of this, coming together and playing COD. So COD is always something that I love to play. I love to sit down, rage, but at the end of the day, I love the game. I just like the movement. I like the fast pace. I love getting like kill streaks or score streaks, and just raining fire and brimstones upon these noobs and these bad players out here that play Call of Duty. Yo, Eric the Beard, what up, man? Yo, King Pro, what up? Rallo, what's good, bro? Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. So, yeah, man. So Call of Duty has always been something that I love to play. I always put a lot of hours in Call of Duty, especially some of the bad ones. But it's always something that I love to do, right? So hearing this news that Microsoft has purchased Activision and Blizzard, it definitely hit me in a certain way, because I love to play Call of Duty, but I've been playing it primarily on PlayStation. Not saying that I wouldn't play it on PC or I wouldn't play it on Xbox. It's just my home was PlayStation. I like the controller. I like what's going on, especially buying all these controllers of PlayStation and all that stuff, right? So I was just questioning. I was like, first of all, I'm not going to rehash anything that I said in previously, like in the past 2 days, but I wasn't upset at this acquisition. I was more like, it's more like a Kobe Bryant thing, rest in peace Kobe Bryant. Growing up, I always hated Kobe Bryant. Yo, Ant, what's good, bro? I always hated Kobe Bryant. Not the fact that I hate the man or wish anything upon him. It was just like Kobe. It was a dude that pretty much upsetted me, especially when it comes to my teams and whatnot. But as much as I hated Kobe Bryant, like growing up, I always respected Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? The fact that he's winning championships without Shaq, MVPs. I was just like, damn. You know what I mean? I gotta respect this man. You know what I mean? Like in a sports way. It's not like any malicious type of way, right? And when Microsoft did this deal right here, this acquisition, all of this joint, Microsoft, I didn't have no respect for Microsoft before this acquisition. I was just like, they purchasing these publishers like Bethesda or these studios. I was like, I don't really, it's nothing really to sway me over. Like, it's nothing like, damn, you know what? I got to get an Xbox. It's not a fanboy thing. That's just a personal, gamer habit. Like anything that they had over there, wasn't really interested. And if they did have anything, I'll play, here and there, but it wasn't anything to woo me. But when they went out and purchased Activision, I was like, yo, I wasn't mad at all. I was like, yo, I respect this. I was shocked. You know what I mean? Because this just came out the blue, but I was like, yo, these dudes is really playing ball. These dudes is playing ball, and they catering to their strengths, their strengths. So I was just like, yo, this is something that I can't ever get mad about. I can only respect it. You know what I mean? I can only respect it. I was like, God damn, you just purchased something that, I play a lot. You just own a franchise that I play a lot. I love, I criticize it. I tear it apart. I share my thoughts, all that good stuff. And I was just like, yo, now you own this? That's crazy. Yo, Eric, what's up, man? Shout out to Eric, man. See you in the chat. Yo, Star Guardian, what's up, man? Appreciate you. Sinister V, what's up? What's up, guys? Sam Ash, what up? Yo, Omar, what's good, man? What's good, Omar? Appreciate you coming through. I was just like, yo, I respect it. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, yo, so will I be playing Call of Duty on Xbox, or, will I be playing it on PC? I already have like a type of gaming PC, not like a rig or anything, but I have a pretty, outdated laptop that still can play games, which will be getting upgraded very, very soon. Because it's Christmas time is done, and it's time to get selfish. It's time to buy myself a proper gaming rig, and I'm gonna go all out when I buy this rig. So I'm just like, yo, where am I gonna be playing Call of Duty in the future, man? This is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I have like 20 ass controllers, like 4 scuff controllers, Astro C40, all this shit. I'm just like, yo, this shit all tied to PlayStation. You know what I mean? Yo, Dark Optimus, what's up, man? But at the end of the day, it's a franchise that I love. So wherever it landed on, I was gonna go there to play. That, but take that, with quotations. Like we're gonna circle back around that really, really soon. But yeah, it's just something I was questioning. Like, damn, yo, I'm gonna have to play Call of Duty on a platform that's not on PlayStation. If Microsoft does what I would do, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I'm spending close to 70 billion, I want people to be attracted to my platform. You know what I mean? I want all the traffic coming to my platform. Yes, there's going to be people that's going to be upset. There's people going to be like, oh, but it's better if you put it multi-platform. You know what I mean? But there's going to be a lot of people transitioning over. And as that time where people's transitioning over and word of mouth keep going and going and going, all the people that, claim that it should be multi-plat or this is a bad move, that pretty much right now is going to be playing, Call of Duty on Xbox or PC in a matter of like 4 years. You know what I mean? So for me, it was just like a move. Like, damn, I respect it. You know what I mean? But a lot of questions was going around, was cycling around the community and whatnot. People was doing their spaces left and right. You know what I mean? Not playing any games, not playing Call of Duty. There were more people doing spaces that don't play Call of Duty than the people that did play Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But definitely shout out to my man Persona. He did a great space. You know what I mean? Had over like 400 people in there, almost 500 people. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can always give your thoughts on things. But if you don't have that passion, if you don't have that, authenticity behind it, you know what I mean? People are not going to, linger over there. You know what I mean? People's going to real recognize real. So when, Persona had that spaces, you know what I mean? I was co-hosting and whatnot. At the end of the day, Persona and I are people that play COD on a, you can almost say like a consistent basis. So, you know what I mean? Definitely people wanted to hear the thoughts when it came to that. You know what I mean? But yeah, like there was a lot of people doing spaces, people was questioning and all that stuff. And, rightfully so, it was good questions, but a lot of them don't play Call of Duty. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't play Call of Duty. Yo, Jeff B Gaming, what's up, man? You say it's buffering? Is it buffering for you guys? Let me know in the chat if it's buffering for you guys. I don't see anything on my end where it says buffering, but let me know. Oh, it's good to go? Okay. All right, man. So, yeah. So, you know, a lot of rightfully, lot of good questions was being asked, and you know, I was definitely one of those people asking, you know, I mean, just for curiosity's sake. But regardless on where it went, because I'm very old school, man. I'm very old school. Like, I don't mind exclusives, man. I don't know how many times I have to say this and keep repeating myself, but I don't mind exclusive. You know what I mean? If you are willing to go out your way and, you know, pitch something like that where you can acquire like a publisher like Activision, you know what I mean? I will say my thoughts, and, you know, I'll have my opinions on certain things, but at the end of the day, I only have to respect it and play the game where, you know, the platform is at, right? Oh, you say if the audio is cutting in and out, it's YouTube, I'd restart. Yeah, it's nothing on my end where I'm seeing anything about audio or anything like that. If you guys, because the stream is probably going to do like auto, and it's like 1440p 60, but, you know, set it to have like a lower setting or whatnot, and then you guys can probably you know, check it out. Oh, he's saying it's not me. Okay, all right. So yeah, so you know, just to keep a long story short, Microsoft purchased Activision. Definitely had a lot of people questioning. Definitely had me questioning. Persona questioning. You know, people that play COD. Like when I say I play COD, I play COD. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that is not a fluke. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the PlayStation Nation. You know, when they posted up their what you call it, their 2021 stats. So everybody posted their 2021 stats. Well, not everybody, but, you know, majority of the people that we know posted their 2021 stats for PlayStation. And, you know what I mean, shout out to the PlayStation Nation, man, because you guys play games, man. You know what I mean? It's not really about like trophy level, in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I look at trophy level as far as like how the extent of your gaming talk could be, but I'm still respecting everybody's, you know, thoughts on gaming that play the game or finish the game. You know what I mean? But so this is crazy because, like I said, I don't even know, like 2021 I've put in is like my top played game. I have more hours than this overall in Call of Duty, in both of these Call of Duties. But no, not this Call of Duty, because this one came out in actually 2021. This game I have like probably almost 500 hours in this game. This is just 118 because I've been iffy on Vanguard. I've been playing it. I like it sometimes, then I don't like it. Then I like it, then I don't like it. But Call of Duty, when it comes to these stats that PlayStation put out every year, is always going to be in like my top 5 because it's something that I play on a consistent basis. So I'm not like shucking and jiving. And you guys already know the deal. If you guys been on the channel since 2014, you already know about COD Sundays. You see the videos that I put up when I give my opinions. There's a lot of Call of Duty videos go up here on this channel. But yeah, so I basically, you know, long story short, I love COD, and I wanted to see what will happen to Call of Duty going forward. And I don't think Microsoft is going to like improve upon COD. I think they're just gonna have COD how it is, because Call of Duty is still a big game, and it still earns a lot of money with just how it is now. You know what I mean? I don't see Microsoft coming in talking about, oh, we're gonna improve it. You know, I don't see that. You know what I mean? But we'll see. So let's go into Phil Spencer's tweet, man. Let's go into Phil Spencer's tweet. Like I said, he tweeted this about an hour ago, and here it is. Phil Spencer. This was 4:15 my time, Eastern time. He says, had good calls this week with the leaders at PlayStation, at Sony, not PlayStation, at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard, and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is an important part of our industry, and we value our relationship. Now, anybody reading this, you know, this sounds good, but I'm a type of person, especially when it comes from anybody from Xbox or Microsoft, I have to break it down. I don't take it for what it is. I don't give it the benefit of the doubt. I like to break it. I'm sorry, that's just how I am when it comes to Xbox or Microsoft. I respect Phil for putting out this tweet and honoring whatever contracts they have with PlayStation, because you know PlayStation, they do a lot of you know, deals, you know, and contracts with Activision when it comes to Call of Duty. You know what I mean? There's a lot of ties there. So it, you know, and it's like I said before in the spaces, or you know, in Neo GameSpot space and in Persona space, like PlayStation puts out a lot of money each year to market Call of Duty, to have certain type of exclusive content to Call of Duty. They put out a lot of money every year, and for how long that those contracts are, you know what I mean, according to Phil, they're going to honor those contracts to whenever they expire or whatnot, from what I'm reading here in this tweet. But what gets me is what's going to happen after those contracts you know, expire. You know what I mean? Like, it's something like Call of Duty expiring, the contract for PlayStation expiring, what, 2024, 2025? I know it's one of those years. What's going to happen to the franchise going forward from there? You know what I mean? Is it going to be exclusive to Xbox now, or are you still going to put it on PlayStation, but you're just going to be taking over the marketing, you're going to taking over the exclusive deals and all that stuff? Like, what is going forward? And you know, things like that, we can always ask those questions, and we can always, you know, assume and speculate. But at the end of the day, that is something that we truly just have to wait and see. You know what I mean? That is something that we got to wait and see. Yo, Wes Brighton, what's up, man? Yo, Deezer Digital, what's up? Meaning PlayStation still has the marketing rights, probably the entire PlayStation 5 generation. I don't know if the contract is for that long. From what I've done researching before, I remember seeing something about 2024 or 2025, but I have to look back and you know, read that again, because that was like a long time when I read that. But I remember PlayStation taking over Call of Duty in PlayStation 4 generation, and it extended over here to PlayStation 5 generation. So you most likely, it's probably right that it does extend to throughout the whole generation of PlayStation 5. Because I don't see PlayStation not, you know, capitalizing on we had the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 with Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll definitely see when it comes to it. Maybe the contract was for like half of the generation, and it's up to Activision and PlayStation to read that up. But now that it's acquired, you know, Microsoft's probably gonna be like, oh, we're gonna honor what you have here, but going forward, we're gonna take, you know, control of that. We don't know the ins and outs. There's very vague information that's out there on the internet. It's just, you know, we got to look it up and see what we can divulge from it. But so yeah, he's saying that confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard. So there's probably more things when it comes to other games. Overwatch was very synonymous with when it comes to PlayStation on the console side. So is Overwatch 2 going to be the same thing? I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll see. But he said here, and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. So that is the thing, that is the kicker right there. Out of this whole little paragraph that he wrote, he said our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. So it looks good, you know what I mean, to the untrained eye there. But when I see words like our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, I look at it like, what is the cost for PlayStation after all of the agreements are met? What will be the cost of PlayStation to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation? You know what I mean? Is it something where if you want to play this game multi-platform, you got to play it through Game Pass? That would be crazy for Microsoft in itself. But it's just a question that I'm bringing up, because now you're going to take away the possibility of, you know, some another platform paying $70 for your game. You know what I mean? That's just dumb, right? Where you want them to sign up for whatever the price of a subscription is. That, to me, that's just dumb. You know what I mean? But I asked the question, but in reality, I look at it like, I don't think Xbox, after seeing this, I don't think Xbox has any I don't think Xbox is going to take Call of Duty off PlayStation because how strong Call of Duty is on PlayStation, especially like as of right now or probably in the next 2 or 3 years. But I'm looking more so on PlayStation reaction going forward, because like I said, now everybody want to bring this shit up in their fucking videos and their spaces and their tweets and all that shit. I've been listening to a lot of people, you know, say their opinions in these fucking spaces and whatnot, and none of these motherfuckers is bringing up these points because, you know, most likely they don't play these games, they don't play multiplayer games, they don't play COD, but all of a sudden they want to bring it up now, right? In their shit. PlayStation has deals with like Deviation, Fireworks. A lot of people forget about that shit. And until where's the fire? Huh? Where's the goddamn fire? You telling me there's a fire at 526? Huh? Anyway. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of shit in this fucking gaming community, especially when I bring up a lot of points. Motherfuckers out here now all of a sudden they tweeting, yo, but remember guys, PlayStation got deals with Fireworks Studios and Deviation. Where you got it from? You just randomly said that? No, you ain't randomly said it. You know you heard it from somebody. I'm sick and tired of this fucking community that always be piecing up what people be saying and don't want to quote where they got it from. Huh? I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Motherfuckers are titling their tweets. The motherfuckers is titling. You remember PlayStation got deals with it? Who did you hear it from? You wasn't speaking about it for the last goddamn 6 months. There's somebody with the best lisp on Twitter, with the best lisp on YouTube that brought that back into the community. Say the person's name. That's like me. Shout out to my man Sick Humor. Sick Humor brought up a wonderful point back in the day where he was like, he saw Michael Ybarra and Rod Ferguson go to Blizzard, and he was like, yo guys, this is not random. This is not random. You know what I mean? They purposely plant themselves in there, and you wouldn't be surprised if something like an acquisition or whatever would happen. Huh? Now all of a sudden motherfuckers is doing spaces, Tyler, yo, you know, Ybarra went, motherfuckers is tweeting, doing videos, and not mentioning the man's name. That would be like I dropped a video when I heard the news, 5-minute video. There is no way I could say those thoughts and not bring up that man's name. That'd be disingenuous, like that shit came from me. But anyway, that was a little rant, because I'm seeing it too much in this fucking community. These motherfuckers won't talk about no Deviation games, Fireworks Studios. They heard it from your boy, and now that's mention my name where you got it from. Sorry, continue. But yeah, with PlayStation having these deals with those new development studios, they have the power to be like, are we going to stay with Call of Duty, or no, we have something here and we're going to stick with this, and this is what we're going to ride out with, depending on the success of those multiplayer games that's coming in a matter of years, right? So it's not like PlayStation is fully out the woodworks when it comes to this, but it's definitely more of a risk, because Call of Duty, in my opinion, especially what Call of Duty is now, is not a risk. It's something that, you know, whatever the game is, bad or good, is going to be, it's going to bring in a lot of bread. It's going to bring in a lot of money. You know what I mean? Fireworks Studios, Deviation, that's a risk. You know, because new IPs, we don't know what's going on. Yo, Tehran Side, what's up, man? Yo, Nick, what's good, man? What is good, Nick? Yo, Nick said, yo, we mentioned Sick Humor on Planet Xbox, fam. Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. More people need to do stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? More people need to do stuff like that, because it's very disgusting. It's disheartening when, you know, you hear certain things come out and nobody wants to say where they got it from. You know what I mean? It's definitely disgusting. Yo, Guap, what up, man? Yo, Link, what up? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, it's definitely a risk when it comes to those games, and we will see how it goes. Because like I said, if those games are like a big hit, then in a matter of 2-3 years or 4 years, we'll see how PlayStation play you know, when it comes to these contract agreements and all that stuff. But I'm very detailed when I read stuff like this. This didn't just say agreement. You know what I mean? This shit says agreements. It's more than one. You know what I mean? So we're definitely going to find out what PlayStation is doing here. When it comes to what other agreements or contracts that they have here with Activision and Blizzard, maybe or with Crash as well. I think PlayStation has an agreement with Crash Bandicoot as well, because they did when it came to the latest Crash, they was the ones marketing that, even though the game is multiplayer, but they was marketing that, and we'll see. But you notice something funny here, right? You notice something funny here. This was a very direct tweet. You know what I mean? And I was scouring Phil Spencer's, you know, Twitter. I unblocked him just for today. I unblocked him for today. I was like, hey, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I unblocked you, Phil. You know, I'm gonna take it. 'Cause I need you in my DMs right now, Phil Spencer. I need you in my DMs. But this was a very direct tweet, because it only focused on PlayStation. And it's not like Activision/Blizzard doesn't do other things or have games on other platforms, like, you know, their Switch, you know, or, you know, PC. They're gonna have it on PC, but there was no mention of Nintendo here. You know what I mean? No mention of Nintendo here. Like, are games gonna be on Nintendo? You know what I mean? Like, I know Call of Duty doesn't go on, you know, the Nintendo platforms, or not anymore, but it's still kind of funny that it was only the focus is PlayStation here. As somebody that just purchased a publisher for $70 billion, you would think that they would address both platforms that they are competing with. Regardless of what these motherfuckers say, they are competing with them. You know what I mean? So the fact that they only focus on PlayStation, we'll keep Call of Duty on play, and he's focusing on one game here. You know what I mean? Where he's being very vague here when it comes to this part of this tweet, but he's being very specific when it comes to this part of the tweet. You know what I mean? It's a yin and a yang. It's very two-faced here when it comes to this tweet. You know what I mean? Because now that you're the owner of this big ass publisher, you would think that you would address, you know, all the platforms. You know what I mean? And you have games on all the platforms already. Are Nintendo dudes question like, yo, do Nintendo dudes even want to play Activision games? I don't know, but it seems like Phil is reacting here to either the media or even fans that is coming out and speaking. You know what I mean? But we'll see. There's no contractual obligation with Nintendo for COD. You don't know. I mean, you don't know. They had COD on the Wii U. Yes, it's not on the Switch, but we don't know what Nintendo having up in the future. You know what I mean? They could have some type of things. And it's not only about Call of Duty, because in the first part of the tweet, he's not just talking about Call of Duty. He's talking about honoring all existing agreements. You know what I mean? And he's focusing here, when it's this, he's focusing on Sony. So what I'm saying is that now that you are like the owner of this publisher, to me, I find it funny that there's no mention of like other platforms outside of PlayStation. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just my, you know, business, put my suit and tie on kind of thought. You know what I mean? If I was in a meeting right now, and you know, I'm in a meeting with Phil and everybody, and they talking, and Phil said this statement in the meeting, I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna drink my water, you know, clear my throat. So what about the Nintendo platform? You know what I mean? I'm gonna pick at it. You know what I mean? Because that's something that I feel that needs to be addressed as well. Yo, J Boston Dawn, what's up, man? Yo, Stank Mall, what's good, man? What is up? Yo, S Sama, what's up? What's up? Team Ambush, what up? Appreciate you guys coming through. Iron Sheik, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. But yeah, you know what I mean? I just feel that it's good news in my personal opinion. It's good news that Call of Duty is going to remain on PlayStation because it's a franchise that I love. It's a platform that I like to play. Yo, Brian King, what's up? It's a platform that I like to play. I mean, it's a platform that I prefer to play on for a franchise that I love to play. So hearing this is good news, but I'm always going to question, like, what is the cost? You know what I mean? What is Xbox going to force upon PlayStation gamers? Is it now that we have to create an Xbox account to play Call of Duty? You know what I mean? On top of a PSN? Just like Minecraft? If you want to play Minecraft and do the cross play and all that stuff, you have to create a Xbox account or log into an Xbox account. You know what I mean? I look at those things, and it would be smart for Xbox to do that because, you know, they can bolster their numbers even more. You know what I mean? Look how many people play PlayStation, Call of Duty and PlayStation. You know what I mean? It's going to suck for PlayStation gamers because now we have to do an extra log on just to play a game that we love or like. But yeah, I look at the overall, you know, arc and, you know, scheme of things. You know what I mean? The overall picture. Like, damn, this sounds good. Well, at what cost? So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that. I don't really trust Phil Spencer per se. I think he has a very untrusting grin, very Grinch looking like grin. That, you know, even when he says something, you know what I mean, there's always like a smirk. There's always like something behind it. Like, yeah, I'm saying this here, but you guys don't know what's coming to you. You know what I mean? But just to circle back on what I said about Call of Duty and, you know, remaining on PlayStation, the next Call of Duty I'm not even going to buy. I'm not going to buy the next Call of Duty because I feel like when it comes to Call of Duty, I have trusted in Infinity Ward too much, where I'm giving this company or this developer my money for games that I feel they are producing and it's not good. You know what I mean? Ghosts, not good. And I'm not talking about the story aspects of these games. I'm talking strictly multiplayer. Ghosts, not good. Infinite Warfare, not good. Modern Warfare, not good. When I think back for the last decade of Call of Duty games, Infinity Ward, in my opinion, has made the worst Call of Duties in the past 10 years. 2012 to 2022. In my list, I look at Infinity Ward like, yo, they have made the worst games this past 10 years from when it comes to Call of Duty. And I'm not going to give them another shot. I don't even care how breathtaking the trailer look, how good it looks. I'm just sick and tired of this company. I feel like the heart of Infinity Ward has gone. I feel the same way kind of like when it comes to Treyarch as well. That heart is gone because now we found out last year that the heart of Treyarch is now created a new studio in Deviation Games. You know what I mean? But Treyarch, I still like how their take on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? But the next developer to develop Call of Duty, that's going to be announced this year is Infinity Ward, and I don't know if I trust them, man. I don't know if I trust Infinity Ward. Like, I would love to give my opinions and all that good stuff on Call of Duty, but I don't want to give my money towards another game that I know I'm not going to like. And it doesn't matter if it's free or it's through it doesn't matter if it's free or it's through a service. I wouldn't touch that game, you know, in any of those scenarios. So yeah, this year Call of Duty I'm not going to play at all. As you can see, I've played you know, the Call of Duty prior to Vanguard more than I played Vanguard. You know what I mean? Because I like, you know, Treyarch Call of Duty more than, you know, Sledgehammer. But, you know, we'll definitely see, because I definitely like to give my opinions on Call of Duty and what I think is, if it's good or bad. But with this one coming up, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Maybe for like the beta. really give my thoughts on the stuff like that. But overall, I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing this next Call of Duty. And I definitely said that this year, but this Call of Duty, you know, I wasn't going to purchase, and I didn't purchase. I actually got a refund. But the fact that they came out and I made a video saying the things that I want to see the devs address with Vanguard, and every single thing that I had on my list for Sledgehammer to address, they addressed that before the game came out. So I was like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is really listening. You know what I mean? But Infinity War, I think they had that bravado, that cockiness to them, where they're not gonna listen, because when it came to Modern Warfare, these motherfuckers did not care about that core Call of Duty multiplayer component. They did not, because they weren't listening to anything the community said. Anything. You know what I mean? Outside of a mini map, they didn't listen to anything at all. So I don't trust them again this year for Call of Duty. But those are my thoughts, guys. You know what I mean? Once again, I can only take it. I can only, thank Phil for, keeping his word, or keeping the contracts when it comes to Call of Duty. And I know a lot of people that's listening to this video or this stream, they're not gonna understand, because you don't play Call of Duty. So, hearing me saying, oh, thank Phil and all that stuff is gonna probably come off like real off to you. But this is, like I said, it's a franchise that I like a lot. But we'll definitely see, man, in a matter of 2-3 years. But I'm definitely very skeptical, and I have my eyes on Phil. Like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at him with the eyebrow up, like, I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you. But that's pretty much it, guys. Definitely going to be talking about this again on Saturday with my boy Persona for What's Up PlayStation podcast. But definitely tune in as we give more of our thoughts, especially after more information is coming in about this situation. So What's Up PlayStation podcast is definitely going to be a good one. So definitely don't miss it out, because it's not going to be only focusing on this whole Xbox, Microsoft acquisition. We got a lot of PlayStation news to talk about as well, for this week. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. The stream. That's pretty much what I want to talk about. Once again, like I said, I already had the setup here for doing the stream, because I was setting up everything for What's Up PlayStation. So that's why I'm doing this We Gonna Talk. But if I didn't have this set up, I would have probably did like a regular video. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Go ahead and play some COD. I'm pretty sure your Persona gonna be like, yo, Bar, you wanna play some COD? Or if you're not playing River City Girls, shame on you. The PS5 update is officially here. So definitely come and play it. It's a dope game. I'm pretty sure once you guys play that game, you're going to love it. Regardless if you're playing it on Switch, Xbox, PC, or PS5, you're going to love that game. The PS5 is cool because they implement the DualSense with it. So the vibration feels good. The speakers it makes sense. You know what I mean? It just feels good. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I'm about to celebrate my nephew's birthday. You know what I mean? They're waiting for me in the back. Well, I'm going to holler at you guys.